parking lot. You look to your left and there's a child inside a vehicle. It's all locked up, or an animal for that matter, and you think, what do I do? Do I wait? Do I call 911, or do I smash a window? Well, there is a new law in Florida that says it's okay. You can break a window to save a person or an animal in a hot car. We've got Charlene Cobb from Sunstar Paramedics joining us, along with Dr. Rizal Lopez from the SPCA, to talk more about this. Good to have you both here.
Good morning. Thank you.
I think some people are reluctant because they think if I break a window, then I'm going to be sued for hurting somebody's property.
Sure.
But go ahead. If you think there's a problem, break it down, right?
Well, first you're going to try the door to make sure that it can open.
This is true. Good point.
And then you're going to call 911 if you're going to break the window, just to cover yourself. Yes.
Just to say I'm about to do this?
And also you want EMS and fire to be en route there, just in case there is any complications with the child or the pet as they are on their way.
Well, let's talk about people who leave. More often than not, it's animals rather than children left behind in a car because they've cracked the window of the vehicle. But that is not helping, right?
Yeah, cracking the windows really offers no significant difference to the internal temperature of a car. So it's really kind of kidding yourself that you're actually doing anything of any substance.
And I know I've heard of some people who crank the AC. They say I'm going to get it as cold in the car as I can, and then I'm just going to run out. It'll be fine. I'll keep the window and it'll stay cold. Not the case. How quickly does it get hot in a car?
So it only takes about 10 to 20 minutes for the temperature to rise by 20 degrees in a car. So if it's a hot, humid day like today, and you've had your temperature, your air conditioning on, the temperature inside the car is going to rise really quickly once you shut it off.
Well, let's talk
even with tinted windows.
Even with the tinted glass. Well, let's see what's happening inside this vehicle right now, because we've only left it for a little while, right?
Sure.
How long? 10 minutes? Not even?
It's been about 20 minutes
Okay.
that we've left the vehicle shut off. And as you can see, the thermometer inside the car is up to 110 degrees.
Okay.
Now, a little bit about children. They don't handle temperature well. As a matter of fact, they take about 3 to 5. They 3 to 5 times as likely to get hot as the normal person, and they have a hard time cooling down as well.
Well, let's talk about what that's doing to the body when they get that temperature rises that much.
So once the temperature rises to about 104 degrees, the baby starts suffering from some sort of internal organ failure. It can be brain, heart, lungs, liver, kidneys.
So it's extremely dangerous.
It is extremely dangerous. They can start having seizures.
And let's talk about what this is doing to animals that are left in vehicles like this. And it doesn't take long.
It doesn't take long. They're mammals just like humans. They all suffer the same issues that we see outlined here. So they will have internal organ damage very quickly, same 10-15 minute time frame to cause issues.
The answer in all of this is just don't.
Right,
First of all, don't leave anything in your vehicle. Unless you're in the vehicle and you've got the air on, right?
Unfortunately, most of the time, people have forgotten that their child or their pet is back there, especially children when they fall asleep in the back. Very often it's caring, loving parents that forget that their children are back there. You have new moms with that baby brain fog going on. You have parents that are multitasking and thinking about the meeting that they have at work. Quite often, children are left by caregivers or a change in routine. So what we try to tell people is to prevent this by creating reminders for yourself that your child is back there.
What's a good reminder to know that there's somebody in the back?
So you can leave your purse, your cell phone, your car keys if you have an automatic starting car nowadays. There's certain things that you can do also by putting even just a piece of ribbon on your car door handle inside, so that every time you touch the ribbon, it reminds you to look in the back seat at the child as well.
Whatever it takes.
Right.
We don't want any
there's car seats these days that actually have reminders in them as well. You have apps for your telephone that you can set as reminders as well, that when you're going to go someplace, you're going to be there at 8 o'clock in the morning, set the reminder for 8 o'clock in the morning. If you're taking your child to daycare, have your daycare center call you if your child is late.
Definitely, definitely. So many things we can do. We want to prevent these tragedies from happening. And again, if you see something like this, call 911 and then check, make sure you can open the door. If you can't, break that window.
Yeah, say something, do something.
Say something and do something.
And, we tell people as they're walking through parking lots to be aware. You can see the dark windows on this vehicle. You can't really see the child inside it. You really have to be looking and keeping your ears open as well for pets and for children.
Okay. Thank you both very much. Really important advice. Good to have you both here.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with more Daytime, so don't go away.